Hey, I want to get into a bit of more of the coding and symbolism regarding the Watchmen, and I've already had a few videos in regarding to the other episodes within this only one season. But this portion I want to focus on the egg and the significance because they kept showing an egg or eggs and also alluding to genetic survival in this show. And this is going to be merging spiritual science when it comes to our consciousness and also ancestral healing and also feminine biology. So the egg and the equation regarding Angela Abar representing the actress Regina King in this and the embodiment of divinity through our procreation. So the egg was representing basically like a divine algorithm. So in Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan representing the blue man, the luminous one, he hands Angela, a bar sister Knight, an egg before he was destroyed. This was like a quiet cosmic act. And from a spiritual scientific lens, the egg symbolizes the potentiality of being encoded in form. And to me, it also is similar to the comedic story of uh, the Holy Trinity, man, woman, and child. Okay, all of this are similar even in regard to the virgin birth of Mary with Jesus Yeshua. And so this is not only biological, this is metaphysical. Okay, this egg representing a container of infinite instructions written in finite matter, which is the egg. So from a cellular lens, every ovum is like a library of your mitochondrial DNA that's passed exclusively through your maternal line. So this is why I started off this saying this is about feminine biology. Definitely not feminist, which has a negative connotation. I let in there. But this is in regarding to the power of a woman's body that is actually living in alignment with our archive of ancestral wisdom. When we honor this, we bridge the gap between our generations. And so when Angela, when she consumes the egg with basically it had Dr. Manhattan's quantum essence, the blue man, she became like a sacred intersection of divine frequency and genetic memory, representing that she was carrying on his legacy and also her maternal legacy. This was a combination of quantum physics and also our conscious evolution. So, Angela's acceptance of this egg marks that humanity is going through an evolutionary leap. And so, although they were kind of speaking about transhumanism here. Okay, we're not going into that lane because that is more so of a Luciferian agenda. But this was about the spiritual ascension through the divine feminine merging with the divine masculine. Remember, with him, John, with him turning and evolving into this blue man from another planet, it was representing the epitome of masculinity. So modern epigenetics teaches us that our ability to move through trauma, resilience, and also spiritual awareness leaves a chemical imprint on our DNA strain. So these epigenetic markers can be passed on like emotional fingerprints. So Angela's journey from witnessing different forms of trauma to embodying divine consciousness, because it is not a coincidence that although her family went through that trauma, she had a very loving relationship with someone that was, had a legacy of being a Klansman. That was not coincidental. They actually were able to move beyond the pain from their past. Okay. And so this also reveals that you can both have different forms of ancestral trauma, but it doesn't mean you have to be defined by that and stay within that. You can actually come to a place where you evolve and can see that you may not necessarily be your biology. You are transcending your biology and reprogramming your future lineage.